nothing on me. I'm in a cup with a couple of... I wouldn't bother to bother the one. Running a shot of this bob and I weave. Never forgetting that nothing is free. I've been ahead of them, I'm in the lead. I was a brother with nothing to see. One of the rappers who got a degree. I'm just a brother with nothing to hide. Ready to get in no matter the heights. Give you a little advice. Don't be the one that be living a lie. If you be plotting, you better be wise. Never be letting them get me alive. I will be trying to be killing the vibe. I will endeavor to sever the ties. Spending my hours on keeping the relevance. I was a brother with nothing but eminence. Double the pressure with nothing but elegance. I was a man who believed in development. Hard to say, had to be prevalent. Last place, never was evident. Even though I was ahead of them, I was determined to make them irrelevant. Then I come for the regiment. I'll be the king of the residence. Put me on Letterman. I'm in my element. I was 11 when I was a... Give me the mic. Running it clean. Hungry as ever. Nothing to eat. Nothing to something. I body the beat. None of you brothers got nothing on me. Stones here. Busker flow.
Wait, this is out of context, but do you guys know that
Wait.
is not a cap?
Hey.
Wait, this is scrapping diamonds from the ground. Look at me now. Taking L now, I take. Look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at rich, everything is on me. Scrapping diamonds from the ground. Look at me now. Taking L now, I take. Look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at wrist, everything is on me. Guess who's back on the scene now? It's Ramen Girl with a V now. I got some people who be hating my but now all they wanna do is say hi now. Where you still here, say nah. Where you looking so stiff like a new. I've been making big moves, so go eat now. And my baby still cute, kawaii now. Whoa, I was just a kid with a simple dream, wanna be rich, wanna play all day. Different times when I put my minds and I realize I betray myself. What's the meaning of the if I like that, and it's Fendi bags, my Fendi facts. Anybody trying to be a little me? This will be underneath where you look I don't smile and I don't.
Welcome, man. And thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything. And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent. Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
About a minute into this first quarter. For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. That just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Giannis with the rebound.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
This one for 3. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
And the shot goes.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Middleton outside. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Lopez. Now out of Antetokounmpo. Well, Brent, the season is rolling on just around the midpoint. For teams really struggling, what's the locker room like right now?
Yeah, it's a tough situation, B.A., when you're just trying to find some footing. You would think by 25 or 30 games in, these roles would have been established, but coaches are still trying to find answers to get some consistency out of what's available to them, because you expect that from one another. And the athletic Middleton on that play snakes his pass right through the defense. That's a nice pick and roll.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Middleton, a guy who's just so effective out there. He puts up points. He scores with great efficiency. And we've just seen him in so many clutch moments just come through for this team.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Portis right side. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That's on Brook Lopez.
First personal foul.
And Middleton also capable of preventing points at the other end, Brent.
And I think this progression of Middleton having that length and switchability along with experience is helping him build that defensive resume. He'll hit the defensive glass. Just a terrific all-around player.
The much-traveled Grayson Allen finally starting to settle into a role, Brent.
It's always been about that shooting feel for him, and a five-star prospect coming out of high school, of course, going to a blue blood university. For him, it's about just controlling some of that emotional content.
To the middle. Oh, deflected. Here's Ibaka. Another shot. Kept alive. And finally, that one's good.
And Serge right now surging on the interior, grabbing all of those rebounds and working hard to get them.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Portis. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
Antetokounmpo inside. And here's Lopez from the arc. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Ingles with it. Middleton covering. Portis right side. Pass to Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Here's Holiday. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Middleton outside. No good on the three. He got it up.
How about the reach from Giannis that time? He does not make any shot easy.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Matthews misses.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it. Gotta give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis. You love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 9 points in the game. And then Portis with the dunk.
Well, Giannis knows he's a magnet for the defense, and that time just got off the ball.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
And the offense continues to work the ball around to get Giannis in that kind of position for a high percentage shot.
Middleton outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. The Bucks trail. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo, right side. Over Antetokounmpo. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Milwaukee will have it. And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton from the outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Here's Middleton. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Allen. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Pass to Portis. Back to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
That shot off the mark. Milwaukee will come the other way. And Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The open shot by Allen. Allen on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Pure from 3-point range. Allen's got 5. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities and you're in there and active, boy, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Portis outside, looking to win the run. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Connaughton with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Ibaka for 3. Here's Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions.
Chrome hearts and chrome. You lie to me, you to me. That LV and go, y'all. offended. The Da Vinci Road. Tonight you gonna and I'm just trying. Hey, I'm proud of you. B-R-A-D-A. Gucci too. Laughing to the bank. Every face is blue. I'm a rock star, rap star, star boo. In Dior, in a Saint Laurent suit. Okay, I'm proud of you. B-R-A-D-A. Gucci too. Laughing to the bank. Every face is blue. I'm a rock star, rap star, star boo. In Dior, in a Saint Laurent suit.
John on the beat, by the way.
I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice. Why would you sacrifice? Knowing you could, ain't nobody by your side. Lie came from dirt, can't go back. You can see it in my eyes. Real. Oh, my kid never tried. All I wanted was some love. Trade that for a big pack on me now. Remember back then I don't really want friends. Everybody fake. I don't got trust, but I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
And I'm going to give them some tough love. There's no cohesion out there. Seemingly no sense of purpose or will to win. You see it in their body language. It is troubling.
Here's Doncic. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Grant, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Out of bounds.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Here's Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. Just 5 on the clock. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Milwaukee. Middleton, a good look. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Here's Bullock. 8 points in his last time out. And it's Doncic missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by Milwaukee. Here's Doncic. Giannis with the rebound.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Lopez, a good look. No good, a bit long that time. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
Pass to Allen. On the wing, Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. Here's the three. The Bucks rebound. Back to Allen. Lets the three fly. Wood grabs the board. Doncic with it. And Lopez picks him up to the paint. Here's Bullock. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. It's a tie ball game.
I tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
And Dallas with possession. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Dinwiddie. Over Middleton. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Doncic. We saw him with 39 points last game. Tries the 9-footer. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo outside. And there's a defensive 3-second call. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
It's Middleton on the wing. Outside Holiday. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. For three, Allen. Offensive board. The three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Here's Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Doncic has got his second basket of the night. Three-pointer Holiday. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Tie game in Milwaukee. Let's take a quick break. And then it's on to the second.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Dinwiddie. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Out to Wood. Here's Walker. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Well, you know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Perhaps the best trait of Giannis is loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was.
Now here's Doncic. Boy, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Takes the three. And another three for Milwaukee.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Christian Wood.
And Wood with the stuff.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Here's Holiday. Following the score by Dallas. Inside. Portis, left side. Pass to Allen. Launches it. Doncic pulls down the board. Outside Walker. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Milwaukee on D. Now here's Doncic. Allen defending. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has got 6.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Out to Portis. Knocks down the triple.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the Bucks making a change here. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease. And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Carter, high post. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Back to Portis. To the wing on the left. 3 on the clock. Here's Connaughton. Wood grabs the board. Doncic left side. Powell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
And trust me, when the D's slowly react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back to the game after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Dinwiddie outside. Now here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Portis. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Doncic. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Here's Dinwiddie. Shoots over Connaughton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Dinwiddie. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. By himself. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Antetokounmpo so ferocious in transition. I mean, an incredible athlete who loves to take advantage of these situations.
The three from Wood. The rebound by Carter.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Pass to Connaughton. Portis outside. Clock at 6. Ingles from outside. And another three for Milwaukee.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. And here's Connaughton for three. Sinks it from distance. Connaughton's got his second bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
To the inside. And Wood with the stuff.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Portis. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
Checking in for the Mavericks, JaVale McGee.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Antetokounmpo can't connect. This Maverick squad struggling. Here's Dinwiddie. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Pass to Ingles. Out to Portis. 6 to shoot. Outside Carter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot is up. And the Bucks miss again.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Kept alive.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
.24 seconds left in the third. Money from the wing. Antetokounmpo's gotten 4 this quarter.
Man, I like the confidence from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's so good at playing within himself, taking his time, measuring the shot, and then knocking it down.
Pass to Portis. Outside Carter. Ingles from outside. It's off. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 16. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Pass to Portis.
Mavericks foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Antetokounmpo outside. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Milwaukee now. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
Mavericks substitution. Luka Doncic.
Down low. Here's Allen. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Bucks lead by 18.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Bucks. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. Middleton, no good. Doncic with it. Picked up by Allen. Doncic outside. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. A clear look for Antetokounmpo. Again, the Bucks, good for 2.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Allen. Antetokounmpo, left side. With a 9-footer. Doncic pulls down the board.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Bullock's shot is off. Antetokounmpo outside. Kicks it out to Middleton. Pass to Allen. Out to the wing. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul.
Luka Doncic.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
B.A., I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Bucks lead by 21.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Jacks up a three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Jrue Holiday.
The NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I love this. I mean, the NBA really truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Back to Allen. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Outside Holiday. Tries yet again. And Allen gets it to go.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. It's Middleton on the wing. Back to Allen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.
people in the Bronx wanna take a trip.
I know she want no ride from you. Me, I won't feel worry, only one and two. When I see you flying out of Timbuktu, chucking all the money from the tree I grew. I know she tear these eyes from you. Caught me in the middle of the ball I threw. If you want me bowing to the glass I do, I could melt the colors if you stain on you. Time up from me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice or naughty. Candy cooking on Cook County. Time up from me. Candy cooking on Cook County.
Yeah, 英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put the back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put the back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。今到着成田。前はマクドナルド、今食べてるキャビア。喋り方がキャビア。神書く雷や。渋谷クラブ入り。VIP。Yeah。上がる夢を見てるいつも通り。開けて飲んでる水のように。どこにいたら渋谷立てて地図を読む。ニューヨーク帰ったら普通のアジア人に戻る。英語何もわかりません。俺の女は過去口。洋服ほとんど中国から。今からパリ服を月間に確かにやね。月間にってわかるよね。アルバム終わったらあとすぐ国出る。I'm a check 滑らか with the flow。 Everybody on the flow。 どこでも出身。 Everybody 欲しい人いるから僕。ポケットの中パスポート見つかるわけないよ。Yeah。英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。Me no speak no English. These fools who just see pigment. Them labels just see business. I'm an NY child, my fitted head down to the brows. I've been trying to make an imprint. Cause my whole life was a misfit. When I background cause they miss kid, I'm getting back in my zone. Made a new path for the wave, now I'm traveling home. Most of the time I keep hands on my paper, my head in the clouds, I can't answer the phone. Most of me telling me that I'm a star. I'm the crew and the cast of the show. Blowing up top of the is powerful, speaking in tongues of my own. 英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。
The Bucks look to take. Charge on their home court, and we're bringing it to you live from Milwaukee here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to the Wizards in Washington. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty. Back to Allen. That three off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. Lopez outside. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Clark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Middleton up top. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
One thing you gotta love about Grayson Allen is his confidence.
For sure, and every good player has great confidence. And with Grayson, it shows up beyond the arc. I mean, we've watched him naturally morph into a volume three-point shooter. And every team values having a guy like him because he can really stretch the floor and create good spacing for your offense.
First team foul.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line. You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. A second chance effort. And the rejection by Giannis.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes. And then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived. And the title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
Here's Giannis. Off target at the rim. The wide open look here for Lopez. Drills the three-pointer.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Back to Holiday. Inside. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
First personal foul.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
One more time for your 4-on-4 crew dance team.
Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They get it again. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
Ibaka, wide open, he fires. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep always a valuable commodity in today's game. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Carter outside. It's Solomon to Kumbo. A pull-up. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, what a sweet touch from the mid-range from Holiday. I like seeing him capitalize from this area of the floor.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this.
Let's give a big welcome to the floor.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First team foul.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Outside Holiday. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for them yet.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
And with Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
Pass to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 5 on the clock. Holiday.
Milwaukee foul.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks. Winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had, it's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David.
Boy, from three-point range, Holiday can really be effective now. He's worked on that part of his game over the years and forces the defense as a result to have to come out and guard him at times.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Giannis outside. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Giannis. It's Solomon to Kumbo. To the middle. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Jrue Holiday.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The Bucks trail. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Kicks it out to Giannis. .54 seconds left to play in the first half. No good on that one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
He's looking for Ingles and finds him. Back to Giannis. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Timeout called the Bucks. And Giannis's journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Ingles. It's Allen on the wing. Cans it from downtown. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Holiday. He's got 10. Clock at 4. Lets it go with a 3. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got 6.
That's what we call the Brook Lopez back at you 3. He loves knocking that one down.
Back to Allen. On the wing, Ingles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Bucks trailed by 5. Now Holiday. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Back to Lopez. There's the triple. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Ingles can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 5. Pass to Ibaka. It's Allen on the wing. Here's Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. The Bucks making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Portis with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday.
First team foul.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Bucks passing it around. Allen outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Bucks trail by 4. The kick out to Holiday. Puts it up. Offensive rebound. Lopez. And Holiday has it in the corner. Here's Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And Allen slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Now, here's Ingles. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Antetokounmpo up top. Shot clock at 5. Great D that time from Middleton.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguarded.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Here's Lopez. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Lopez has got 6.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
And stolen by Portis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Timeout called the Bucks.
Milwaukee timeout. It's T-shirt time. Let's go. Fans, it's time to get loud. Welcome your 414 crew to the floor.
Bucks leading by 4. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee with the rebound. And there's the drive. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Tonight, we're seeing what Holiday's capable of. He's a total team guy, wants to set up other people, but he can also carry the offensive load.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Milwaukee on top, up 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Down low. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll reward the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the 3 ball is good.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 1-point game. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Bucks with possession here. And a wide open look for Portis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Allen outside. Here's Giannis. That shot no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way to take the lead. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
And he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button and figure out how to slow his roll.
The Bucks making a switch here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Portis. Just 5 on the clock. That one good for 2.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
To the paint. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Giannis. To the inside. And stolen by Portis. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Yeah, good job. Take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Portis drains both of them. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here's Middleton. Allen outside. Here's Giannis. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ingles up top.
Substitution on the court.
Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Allen surveying the D. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Holiday. Pass to Allen. The kick out to Lopez. Here's Giannis. Ooh, the double clutch. Misses the layup. Milwaukee leading by 3. Middleton can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the defense. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Out to the right wing. Back to Middleton. Outside, Portis. Pass to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Portis. Pulls up. Good!
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 3. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Welcome your forward court crew to the floor. Let's give a big welcome to the floor, your forward court crew.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trailed by 3. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
Substitution on the court.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Holiday. Wide open look. No good. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to
bucket head.